Man, hold on, bro. This part of the video is dedicated to Jogo. So what you trying to tell me is, after y'all had y'all little sneaker link in the middle of the forest, you still ain't learned your lesson. Why would you provoke this man to get into the same vicinity as you just to let history repeat itself? Your legacy begins on the day that Gojo emasculated your ass, and you let him do it again. You let yourself get sexually harassed, and this sick ass nigga's enjoying every second of it. I ain't smiled this hard all year yet. I must be doing something wrong. Let me follow in this nigga footsteps and emasculate a nigga and see where that shit take me. So this plant-based non-GMO curse think it's his or hers. I don't know what this motherfucker is, don't cancel me. Think it's his time to shine, and Gojo does the anime equivalent to what Sasha Santana said what he gonna do to academics.
Bitch, and after I beat you, I'ma fuck you on your ass.
He put up to the ops block with no Draco, no switch, deactivated his infinity, and let his intrusive thoughts take over and do some shit that could land him as a registered sex offender.
That's right. That's right. Call for your mama.
They had showed this nigga hyperventilating at the beginning of the episode with no context, and come to find out, this was out there getting active, putting up a 2020 June flight performance. So these non-sorcerers just experienced some paranormal activity, so they're trying to catch the next train and get the fuck out of here. But the train that pulled up was full of curses that was on the mission to put them down. Remember they made a veil to keep Gojo out back in season 1? Yeah, this time around them ain't playing. But them niggas spun the block and made a full-scale, never free again operation to keep this nigga off the streets for good. They was in that bitch playing chess trying to figure out how to checkmate his ass. I ain't gonna lie, this some D1 hating ass shit. I'm about to start calling their ass the anti-Gojo activists. So the script is in motion. Have all these NPCs in the middle of the trade station for the sole purpose to keep this nigga from using his Bruh gave himself 0.2 of a second to put up a Wilt Chamberlain 100-point game performance, killing 1,000 of these motherfuckers. But his ass got spooked when he saw this out of place ass Rubik's Cube just laying there on the ground. Boy, I know his 6 hours was going cool, sensing no good things coming from that motherfucker. Then what made matters worse, he looking at his best friend who supposed to be in a casket 6 feet in the dirt. Bro growing a whole nother set of gray hair trying to process all this shit at once. Someone hand my man's a pack of Newports. I know he's stressing. Alright, now there's currently 4 active veils up, because as we established, them anti-Gojo activists ain't taking no chance. And one of the veils that's keeping all the sorcerers out is being monitored by these old skeezes. Itadori wraps Buddy up in some barbed wire and throws him off the building, leaving him to freefall to his death with no Batman to save him. Why did this nigga just try to pull one of the oldest tricks in the book and play dead? Like these niggas wasn't gonna notice that there was no bloodshed. And his body is completely unharmed. Then got the nerve to get up and say,
I was capping. I was lying.
And you can see in their face they was not amused. Boy, they got the whooping brass, doing them dirty, had them looking like post-time skip smoker. Nigga had no choice but to pull that knife out. Shit, that nigga might be a better man than me. Let me see the son of Toji and Sukuna's vessel trying to end my life. Bitch, I'm hearing the whole block out. Y'all niggas better duck, grand up like Renji. Fushiguro noticed that he was just tanking all they hits, so he summoned his hood of bunnies and saw that this nigga took damage from some shit that should have felt like it came from the hands of a masseuse. And in that moment, that was when he realized he would win. They started trolling that nigga doing the most outlandish. This might be worse than when Dio put up on Jotaro with a whole Tonka truck. Nigga dropped a whole elephant on him from like 500 feet in the air. Too crazy as hell. Nigga over here throwing cars and shit. I bet bruh who owned this vehicle insurance company who he working with and insured that nigga with shit. Or maybe that nigga's dead. His car was parked around here. This probably ain't one of the best times to be in Shibuya. Shit, that nigga dead. Them niggas even throwing a team finisher knowing that he takes the most damage from the hits with the least power. They had that nigga role playing in season 1 Mahito. Bro felt how it feels to take damage and forgot how to fight back. Usually finished bruh ass off with a 1-inch FaceTime and had that shit replay like 5 different times. He left that nigga slumped over the intersection divider looking like Martin when he was in the ring. And they accomplished their mission of lifting up the veil that's keeping all the sorcerers out. Granny over here cooking up some of that Haitian voodoo and resurrected Toji. Bro ain't know who the hell he was going up against to try to square up, but he got his shit lil bro'd in a second. He snatched that shit actually clean off his face, left him weak in the knees, and it was closed casket after that shit. This is sick work. I knew bro was doomed ever since they introduced his dumb ass. Nigga had no drip. Nigga was swagless.
You're coming in this bitch swagless with an Under Armour shirt on.
Nigga, do you know how mad I would be if I'm whooping a nigga ass and out of nowhere he just takes on the soul of Toji Fushiguro? What the fuck? She go ahead and give the order to kill all the sorcerers, but Granny ain't know what type of fire she was playing with reanimating this nigga. He took it upon himself to knock her head off the swivel. But shit, nigga, we all knew her ass wasn't gonna make it to see GTA 6. She was gonna bite the dust sooner or later. Shit, that nigga ain't do nothing wrong in my eyes. So I guess this nigga wasn't special enough to hang with the special grades. Nigga can hang with the gang. So they turned his ass into a flunky and gave him the task of a petty criminal to knock off anyone wearing a suit outside the veil. Let's really look at Burr accolades. Gets pressed by Mahito.
Hold on now. Don't go acting on your own, human. or you'll die.
The nigga who crafted his sword, his own swordsmith, cooked him by saying he made his sword handle a hand because he was weak.
Your right hand isn't very strong, so let the sword's hand hold yours.
The nigga saw a group of bad bitches and ran away.
All the girls hate you, don't they? Here you meet someone new, and all you do is talk about yourself. I'm gonna charge you.
Time to run!
What was his deal? So weird.
They did not bless bro with character development. Cause why is he still scaring the hoes away? She tried to hit bro with this Bob the Builder ass hammer. I don't think she know how ridiculous she look. Someone give her a Desert Eagle with a switch. And where shot cursed energy? Cursed tools and shit. Objects. Why they ain't give her a chance to yip y'all about her powers? Ain't she like a assistant supervisor or some shit? I'm trying to see some sorceries. Nigga seen her on all fours and his eyes lit up like he seen a pot of gold. But he just decides to kick the gold from out the pot. And he one-upped himself by poking her in the butt. Flag on the play. Fire for that!
Fuck you in there, bitch!
Nanami walking here looking like one of those niggas loitering outside your girl apartment buildings you don't want no type of smoke with. You know bro locked in. He wrapped that tie around his hand like a mad scientist when they pull up their latex gloves. This how I think I look like when I'm walking past a couple baddies. But in reality, I probably look stupid as a bitch. He got the drill music cute in his head. He ain't said a word yet. He popped up behind him like Michael Myers. And even this nigga had to drop his jaw. He tried to hit him with the signature bleach shoulder slash, but he just ended up taking the dust from off his clothes like a lint roller. Maybe you would think this nigga would probably take the hint and exit the premises. But right now, he got the ego of Nick at 30.
Never back down, never what? I'm done. Please. I don't want to.
When he got his ass clocked across the room, body twitching like a fish out of water. He tried to pull a quick one and leave, but Nanami grabbed that nigga hair like it was weave and had him looking crazy. And this is where it all started. Twitter ain't been the same since this episode hit the streets. I think it's safe to say, after all the degeneracy I seen on this day that this episode dropped, this nigga might be more of a menace than Usher. Don't leave him around your hoe. He had every girl and ain't mama tween up a storm trying to be in this exact position just to get treated like this. I can't even get a good morning text. Okay. I'm really just taking notes. I'm soaking all this shit. I'm soaking all this shit in, taking notes. No more therapy sessions with bitches. They all just want to get treated like sluts. He grabbed him by the throat and made him apologize for doing the job that he was told to do. Then assumed the position of a judge on Ken. Now, we all know from Morel, ain't no tank in this shit.
All I got. This is all I got.
So Hanami want to get his get back on Yuji for that world-class jumping he received last season. And this nigga named Choso, who for some reason is so convicted on wanting to kill this nigga, keep talking about how he want to spin for his brothers. I'm watching this shit, scratching my head. Who is your brothers?
Who are these niggas?
They got they shit posterized. Nigga brothers was so sorry they had Yuji and Obara looking like 2016 Brown and Kyrie. But if you really think about it, all these curses is some thug ass niggas. It was inevitable that someone from the hill was gonna eventually inherit the beef. I better stop playing with Brett family name before I be the next one he look at like this. That would have been the day I would have displayed that I was a Stairmaster world champion going back up them escalators. I don't got no shame in my game. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna do that. If I'm Yuji, I'm gonna walk up to bro and pull my pants down.
You what?
Look, nigga, you know these niggas be homophobic? And that's only one form of nigga repellent. You know how the girls be saying they got a boyfriend to keep niggas away. For that same rhetoric to apply to you as a man, all you gotta do is do some gay shit, some gay ass shit, and you coolin'. Game is game. We gonna make it home. They was trying to make sure he had a better breakout than Victor What Bananas, ain't it? Cameraman going crazy catching all the angles. I'ma need this type of treatment when I make my One Piece live action debut. Y'all gonna see me as Virgo in his full body hockey form whenever they make it to Punk Hazard. I'm not gonna lie, I'm rooting for bruh in this fight. We all know Yuji bucks like a nigga and got Sukuna as his backbone. But it ain't too often you see a nigga come in the game with a valid reasoning to want to put the main character 6 feet under. I gotta respect it. Nigga seen he was getting his shit cooked, so he get to hide behind the wall and he take a peek to assess if the enemy combatant is still on the offensive. And damn near get the rogue ninja headband treatment across his face. It got to a point where Blood lost all hope in himself and started accepting the fact he's about to link with his grandpa again soon. The coach he got in his ears giving him a step-by-step tutorial on how to die. He told bro to run to the restroom and I'll take it from here.
You're a coward, huh? Just like your brothers.
I'll kill you.
Like, niggas, you my life coach or a drill rapper. Bitch, you about to get me killed. Everyone knows if you want to live to see another day, don't diss no one's dead mans. Especially a thug's. He ready to crash out. Itadori pop out one of the stalls ready to hit his ass with a Tank Davis right hook. They nerfed his blood manipulation, but he beat the technique made allegation. Bruh started hitting him with the Mortal Kombat combos that'll make a nigga want to rage quit. But this is Sukuna's vessel we talking about. If he nut enough to eat that nigga fingers, he nut enough to do some nut shit in a street fight. He gonna bite his knuckles, man, with the flag on the play. Yuji made the first dirty move, and Choso responded quicker than Youngboy when he dropped I hate Youngboy. Bruh hit him with the 7.62 round through the Versace robe. Yuji went low, and Choso was ready to go lower. I see nothing wrong. I respect the play. So now they go around 2, and I got a $500 parlay on Yuji. I really ain't believing, bro, when they was showing us the first person scenes of Choso digging him down with the blood manipulation. But now, he not losing no hand-to-hand combat with no nigga. Itadori low-key not inflicting no type of pain. Choso cut that kick and threw that nigga in missionary. He was about to hit him with the Gyutaro and take out bro eye, but that goofy-ass sickle just came all over their face. This is not Usopp's Tabasco sauce. They start tossing each other, deep cleaning the hell out this bathroom, putting in more work than a janitor ever did. Yuji grabbed them pipes like a monkey, sent them flying to run up on him, trying to drop him with some shit that's gonna make him lose the 10 count. But Choso said he trying to go out like Mike and take a piece of his opponent's body off. Niggas was getting they shit stir-fried and sauteed by a hermit crab. Man, I couldn't believe this shit. I expected better from these niggas. We had 2 zenins and nanami, but they putting up a 2018 Jared Smith performance. 2023 Usopp. A half-bred and a full-bred zenin had to pull up to be Captain Save-A-Hole for their family tree, and Toji out here looking like Draymond Green holding it down for his team by any means. Mr. Krabs lucky he ain't get his hands on a Draco on his way here. He would have filled him up with them 7.62, sauteed this shit, and turned him into gourmet seafood eats. Nigga on some Michael Myers type timing. Except he don't care that you looking. This one of his kinks. He want your heart beating fast like he got 707 horsepower. You better put the right key into the keyhole on the first try. He gonna tear them butt cheeks up. He got the crowd in a trance. Maki in disbelief that he being doggone ass with her nunchucks, by the way. She ain't never seen a nigga utilize them shits like this. She know that nigga crazy. Bruh turned into a welder and changed the shape of them motherfuckers. This one he shoulda knew to drop his domain and call one of his boys for backup. But his ego ain't allow that shit. He end up going out like a hub title. Juicy Crab gets thrashed by the Sorcerers Slayer. His right-hand man's Jogo was right around the corner the whole damn time. They ain't got the nerve to want to come out and look cool, giving a tribute farewell like he wasn't waiting around the corner for the coast to be clear the whole damn time.
Oh boy, kidding, right?
Hey, I'm not even gonna call a flag on the play for this one. Shit, I would've did the same shit.
Shit ain't got serious, man.
There was no safety measures in the terms and agreements of their leasing contracts. That tells them what to do if they hear the devil laughing at midnight. He got these hoes getting on their knees for him. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. Matter of fact, that boy Ghetto was out here running a cult like Charles Manson. Now, when his sister wives found out that his death wasn't being respected, they tried to start moving like Daenerys Targaryen, but went outside like Ramsay Bolton. There were 3 things these girls did wrong. I'm about to treat their ass like baseball. 3 strikes and you out. Strike 1. They fell victim to the click the link in my bio ass scam. They made a bet with the cursed spirit, something along the lines of they can get Ghetto's body back, but in return, they gotta kill people, or quote unquote monkeys. In their eyes, it seems like a fair trade. Where they had went wrong, they didn't make the deal with a pact.
Kind of homeless. Is this nigga serious?
Strike 2. They had the bright idea to recruit Sukuna. Strike 3. This is a 2-for-1 special right here. A double whammy. They told the King of Curses that he owes them a favor. And they tried to bribe him with his own finger. What in the fuck was Ghetto putting in these bitches' heads? So you telling me this is who he turned his back against the world for? This is where he drew the line to go against all of humanity? This was his 13th reason? Nah, but bro did do him in the worst way. She could've took a couple weaving lessons from me back in my Fortnite days. I was out there looking like a generational talent bobbing and weaving them snipers. Sukuna was treating their ass like Make-A-Wish patients, showing them the hospitality and courtesy for quote-unquote summoning him, but he really just sunning the fuck out of him. This feel no different from when 50 Cent was clowning Floyd.
If you could read 1 full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga.
If you manage to land even a single blow on me,
Nigga.
Nah, but we do gotta give bruh some type of acknowledgement for having the worst RNG of all time. First, the blue-eyed bad bitch. Now Sukuna? And he would have had to have gotten on with Toji. if he ain't kept around that corner like a bitch. And as soon as Jogo agreed to the terms of the 1v1, Sukuna has said, let's cut straight to the chase. His op gets dedicated the whole walkout scene. And the first thing he seen when he looked up was the devil in his face. And not even 2 frames later, his body falling apart like a Nature Valley granola bar. He gave him no time to regenerate neither. He had nothing to catch that boulder with but his chest. I know he was struggling to breathe for the next 5 seconds. Jogo pull out the 50 cal and start busting. And look how Sukuna recovered from this. He lands on the window and hops in the building like ain't nothing happened. S-tier getaway tactic. 9 times out of 10 you pull this out the bag, cops gonna be like, where did he go? But I'm not too sure on how that didn't throw Jogo off. He was ready. But right now he in crash out mode. He just button mashing hoping one of them motherfuckers hit. This nigga gonna put his head down and shot a whole building, just completely missing the intended target. Nah, bro is a terrorist. This is inaccurate as inaccurate can get.
I say this with the utmost disrespect. You are the worst Rainbow Six Siege player I've ever.
Keep in mind, Jogo has been in the air this whole fight. Sukuna grabs him. That shit looked like it'd probably take half your HP off of it connecting the game. Then he has a Beast Titan moment, recalling the people that once told him that he is not built for this.
I knew he was stronger.
Had his ass looking both ways like he trying to cross the street. Then Sukuna started dribbling him like a soccer ball through the corporate office like he messy. His face just made contact with all 40 levels of pissy hallways. Got left with a broken jaw. And words of, endearment.
The moonlight's illumination makes it easier to see how pathetic you are.
Me personally,
He ain't really take that too lightly. He levels another building. Nigga's hitting everything but the man that told him if he lands a hit, he'll work as his underling, his slave. Instead, he just taking the time to make himself out to be a national threat. I don't think he realizes that he's the one being used as the underling.
And to begin, how about I slaughter every human in Shibuya?
Jogo, he got you doing charity work, gang. What are you doing?
Because the truth is, I don't want to die.
So Jujutsu High are dispatching all of their forces to the front lines with all the events that transpired on this day. So we're giving niggas one-way tickets to hell. But this is why I call him the smartest nigga in the show. If he senses the Grim Reaper left, he's going right. Simple like that. Niggas just don't got that type of street smarts no more. Everybody want to be Captain Save-A and be the honorable one. Man, fuck all that shit. We gonna make it home.
Panda! Hurry up and run! No, you won't. Even Sukuna shouldn't be able to escape that unharmed. If it had hit. I'm sorry.
And that pretty ass nigga was not lying. Bro just caught the meanest stray since Trunks and had that nigga twinning with Toji. He thought he was gonna be able to call his attack, but bro had no intentions of honoring the fame. And all he was able to get in was a side eye before he was eviscerated from existence with his spirit gun.